Welcome to Sunshine Cathedral's Queer God Squad. It's Friday, April 4th. I am Bishop Darrell Watkins, the Senior Minister of the Sunshine Cathedral. With me today is Bishop Robert Griffin, Reverend Dr. Ann Atwell, and Reverend Kevin Tisdall. We are the Queer God Squad. Visit sunshinecathedral.org to learn more about our progressive faith community and how you can be a part of it no matter where you live in the world. Watch our streaming programs, ask for prayer, make donations, follow us on social media. We'd love to have you as part of our community regardless of your location. And if you live in South Florida, be sure to check out the Sunshine Cathedral Center for the Performing Arts, offering entertainment for the LGBTQ+ community to benefit the LGBTQ+ community. Queer God Squad was created by Hotspots Happening Out to support our mission to explore the value of faith in the LGBTQ community. There's no streaming TV show like this in the entire world. In 2025, we are celebrating the 40th anniversary of Hotspots Magazine, the 5th anniversary of Queer News Tonight with nearly 10,000 stories and 10 million views in 2024. We will produce the 25th anniversary of Stonewall Pride Parade and Festival on June 14th, Pride Fete Diversity Pride in August, and Pride Fort Lauderdale next February. We are part of the largest nonprofit LGBTQ media organization in America, and we encourage you to support our mission to inform, entertain, and educate our community and allies. If you enjoy the Queer God Squad, please share this or other episodes with your friends, family, and social media communities.
This is the Sunshine Cathedral perspective. Why the Vivienne died is finally revealed. The cause of death for the Vivienne, the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 1, has been confirmed. The cause was apparently related to ketamine use. The 32-year-old drag star died from cardiac arrest, thought to have been caused by ketamine use. Their manager, Simon Jones, says, and I'm quoting, "I hope that by releasing this information, we can raise awareness about the dangers of ongoing ketamine use and what it can do to your body," end quote. Ketamine is a dissociative anesthetic originally developed for surgeries. It has gained popularity as a recreational drug. Its supervised medical use can help with pain management, but it carries the danger of psychedelic and dissociative effects. Friends star Matthew Perry died in 2023 after consuming a lethal dose of ketamine. The Vivienne, whose real name was James Lee Williams, died on January 5, 2025 in their home in Chester, UK. If you have problems with drug use, and many in the queer community do, please reach out for help to the National Drug Helpline, 1-800-766-6779. You can also look for a Narcotics Anonymous meeting in your area, or you can benefit from NA online or by phone. Visit virtual-na.org for more information. The Queer God Squad has compassion for people who struggle with addiction, and we do not see it as a moral failing. The pain caused by homophobia and transphobia often contributes to substance abuse. Bigotry is a moral failing. Let's talk more about this issue. You know, I understand in the queer community, because I'm part of the queer community, that a lot of folks have coping mechanisms. There's things that we do to kind of make ourselves maybe feel better, and it doesn't always work that way. So drug use tends to run rampant in the queer community. We carry a lot of baggage with us, and we try to gloss over that baggage, and sometimes with drug use. There is help available.
Yes.
If you're going through something like this right now, and it's not a weakness, it's not a moral failing, not at all. Give yourself permission to get the help and the care that you need. I told you about some resources. We can go over those websites and numbers again, but truly give yourself permission to get some help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Vivienne was an amazing performer, and not only with traditional sort of drag shows and then on television, for winning season 1 UK Drag Race, she got her own web series. I forget how many, it was 6 or 8. And it was actually really, really good. And I forget where you could see it now, probably World of Wonder, but or YouTube, but it was really, really good. And then she was also, just last year, she was in a West End production of The Wizard of Oz. She was the Wicked Witch.
Oh.
And yeah, our kid saw it live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and So yeah, this was a talented person, funny and beautiful, and so this is a tragedy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know that they'd had a ketamine problem before, so I don't know if there was a relapse or if it's just the damage from before that caused the heart problem. I don't know which one, but either way, we've said it before that oppression causes dis-ease, and addiction is a disease.
Yeah.
And so of course we don't judge, because what people are doing, whether they're medicating with food or booze or drugs or shopping or sex, that isn't just for pleasure or communication or that it really is just a desperate need for another one. That those compulsive behaviors are trying to fill an emptiness or trying to ease a pain. And I mean, sex is good, food is good, wine is good. I mean, the things aren't bad, but when we use them compulsively, that's when they can hurt us. But people do it compulsively because they're already hurting.
Yeah.
And so homophobia, transphobia, bigotry, sexism, racism, these things cause pain. And a lot of times people have they have multiple ways of being marginalized. They have overlapping oppressions, which just multiplies the pain. And so what we need, we want people to have help instead of punishment. We want people to have access to resources. But what we also need is for people to stop being assholes.
Yeah.
That's going to help everyone's mental health. If you just stop being a jerk, if you just stop being mean and hateful with your votes and with your spending and with listening to the horrible shock jocks and voting for people who are demonstrably, provably evil and horrible and terrible and wicked and sluggish, and like if you would just if we would stop just being mean to weaker people, if we would just cut out bullying, and you're like, well, this is a full-grown person. You can be bullied at any age.
Yes, you can.
And it causes problems at any age. And children who are bullied carry that. That becomes part of their formation, part of their personality, part of how their brain works.
Yeah.
And so if you were a bullied kid, you might either become a bully or continue to be a victim of bullying because you don't know you can stand up for yourself, or you think the only way to stand up for yourself is to be cruel. But that's part of the damage of being bullied as a child. And not just other mean kids bully. Parents bully, churches bully, political parties bully. And so if we want to see less self-medication, which can get out of hand and lead to all kinds of harm, then let's just insist on creating a culture of kindness.
Yes.
And if we can't help people, we can at least choose not to hurt them. So, like Jesus said, don't be a dick.
I was talking to someone recently, it was talking about their relationship and how they had an addiction issue going on, and the partner kept saying, get help, get help, get help. And it says, but it wasn't until they changed how it was said, and the sentence became, help is available.
Yeah.
That's good.
And he said, in that moment, that was when I wanted to get help, because telling me to get help was like almost oppressive. You're talking down to me, get help, get help. But it says at some point in the conversation, you just kind of switch the phrase, like, help is available, and I'm here to help support you with it. And I thought that was just going back to everything about the power of words.
Yeah.
That was a moment of the power of words for this couple, and that just kind of changed their lives and changed their relationship completely. Just by recognizing how we speak to each other, even in those moments. At that moment, and it's like just a good reminder. Like, it's about how we say that, about how we offer help sometimes.
Yeah.
And post just remember, you're alcoholic, go to AA, you're this, go to NA. Help is available.
Yeah.
And and they said we had to put some tough boundaries in place and say that follow with until you get help. This is where these things stand.
Yeah.
And so, but help is available. Help is available. Help is available. Help is available.
Yes.
My thought process went to thinking about how the Vivienne may have grown up and what ugliness they may have lived through before they became famous. When you are different, the world can oftentimes be a very dangerous place. So while we saw the glamour, we saw the beauty, we saw the wonder, we may never know what hell they went through before they became famous. So again, at this table, we keep talking about words because words are what control everything that we do. We are wordsmiths. Our life revolves around sharing the word. And how we share the word is important to everyone, that we share it in a positive manner, that we, what do you say? Help is available.
Help is available.
We are available when you need us. We will listen to you. We will help you find a way to go. We can't make you go. We'll never say, this is what you have to do. But we will say, help is available.
Help is available. And so let me again remind you what Reverend Ann had told us earlier. The NA website is virtual-na.org. Virtual-na.org. And the drug hotline is 800-766-6779. And of course, you can always contact us, prayer@sunshinecathedral.org. You were saying that you didn't know what she experienced as a child or what they experienced as a child, but they told just last year, a story that had happened to them recently that the Vivienne was standing in line at McDonald's, I think as the Vivienne. In fact, I'm pretty sure she was in character, and just picking up some lunch, and that an employee came from behind the counter and punched her.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And the manager came out and, apologized and, well, do you want to press charges? He's fired, blah, blah. And I forget why. She had some reason for why she didn't press charges or whatever, but it was something about, I know who I am and I know how to take this or whatever. So I don't remember if she legally did anything or not, but I just remember her saying that this happened and how she didn't react the way that you might expect. That her fight back was to maintain dignity and you can't punch this out of me and that sort of thing. But I don't remember now if she did actually make a police report. I hope she did. But in any case, but this wasn't as a child. This was like a year or two ago.
Wow. Yeah.
Someone in McDonald's just walked up and punched her because she was different.
A microcosm of probably their life.
Yeah, it still happens.
Well, that's today with the Queer God Squad.
Before we go, we want to invite you to join Sunshine Cathedral on a wonderful travel experience and help our mission for our community. Join us on the Florida AIDS Walk Pride Cruise. This unique 3-day cruise will sail from Miami on the $1 billion and ultra-deluxe 170,000-ton MSC Seascape on November 2nd, 2025. The cruise is for the Florida AIDS Walk. Your participation helps 13 vital beneficiaries in our community. The cruise is an incredible value starting at just $199 and is also a fundraiser for the Sunshine Cathedral. Parties, special events, and more aboard, including a special unlimited beverage and open bar with Wi-Fi for all 3 days for just $68. We invite you to join us on this amazing cruise for fun. This vital cruise for good.
Thank you for joining the Queer God Squad today. We are here daily at 3 p.m. to have some fun and to discuss what our LGBTQ community is talking about.
Sunshine Cathedral is the world's leading progressive queer church. Progressive, queer, and God are words that naturally should go together. Remember that. We all are in this together.
Also remember, you are God's miracle, not God's mistake. Until next time, we are the Queer God Squad. Goodbye.